This is a blackout channeling. A little housekeeping real quick before the message. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor, nor do I give any medical advice. If something comes up during the channeling, please follow your own intuition and do your own research. I'm only passing on what I pick up. Like any readings from anyone, only take what resonates and makes sense for you. If you do feel called to, please like and subscribe so these messages can get to who needs them. So I just woke up a little bit ago and the dream that I had feels like a really important message, so I'm just going to get right to it. There are people that go around hurting other people, and they feel like their pain justifies them inflicting pain on other people. You often hear people say, well, hurt people hurt people. And there is truth to that. I just don't think it's right. Your pain is valid. How you feel about you didn't deserve the pain and maybe even torture for some people. You didn't deserve that. No one does. That doesn't give anyone a right to inflict those same things on anyone else. I'm sorry that you were hurt. That doesn't justify you hurting anyone else. And here's the thing. This is something I've always felt since I was a kid. I never understood how people will hate with a passion the person or people that hurt them. And then they turn around and become that same type of person or worse. If you hate what the person did to you, why would you want to turn around and become that same thing or worse? There have been times that I've been hurt or that my kids have been hurt, and every bit of me wanted to react and hurt somebody, especially the people that hurt my kids. That is a fury that I've known nowhere else. It's understandable to want to retaliate or whatever you want to call it. But this isn't about people that hurt your kids necessarily. This is about somebody specifically that's getting lost in their pain. And they're allowing that pain to transform them into something they are not. And this is a call to remember who you really are. Do you really want to be that person that hurts people? Do you really want to be that person that changes people in the worst way? If you hate what they did to you, stand against what they did. Don't become it. It's like the saying, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. And what the hell does somebody hurting you justify you taking that pain and inflicting it on somebody that's completely unrelated? Just totally not even related to the situation. We have to have accountability. And that is really freaking hard to do. Sometimes, at least. It's hard to stand up and say, okay, I'm not myself right now. I'm not acting like who I am at my core right now. Am I acting my best? Am I behaving my best right now? Am I becoming the monster that I don't like? Snap the fuck out of it. Love is the only thing that says this ends here. And I'm not saying go and love the people that hurt you. But damn it, love yourself enough to say no. I will not carry on this pain. This pain will not poison me. This pain will not become some vicious cycle that I perpetuate. Give yourself the love that you deserved. Because you didn't deserve that pain. Just like the people that are completely innocent that don't deserve the pain from you. I don't know who this is for. But what I do know is that they need some kind of light shining on them right now to pull them back and say, look, this isn't you. Don't perpetuate the cycle. You know, I looked up the definition for perpetuate to make sure that I'm using it correctly. And it says, make something, typically an undesirable situation or an unfounded belief, continue indefinitely. How perfectly fitting. You have to be the one to stop that pain. And maybe you won't ever fully stop it from yourself. Maybe you won't ever fully heal it. I don't know. That's not for anyone else to say. Certainly not me. But what I do know is that doesn't help anything. My God, if I did the things that I wanted to out of reaction, I couldn't sit with myself. I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to stomach it. And there's a part of me that would say, but you weren't going to do anything nearly like they were going to do. You were just going to end it. And it's like, but that's not a justification. That might be a justification to us because it makes us feel valid in our choices. But the truth is that pain passes on to somebody else. And then somebody else has vengeance in their mind. And then somebody else has wrath in their mind. Haven't you ever seen those movies where someone killed someone's father because they killed their father? And then their child was there somewhere and they witnessed it. And so they grow up and they become this crazy ninja villain or assassin, and then they have this vigilante attitude about it. They're so justified in going and killing the person that killed their dad. And then they finally do it that day. And then it's like the cycle just keeps going. Somebody else is always inflicting pain on somebody else, and somebody else is witnessing and bearing more pain from that choice. How do you stop that cycle? You say, love ends this. I may not love the monster that hurt me, but I love myself and I love my kids. And I love the innocent people in this world that don't deserve it. And I refuse to become a part of that problem, so it ends with me. I'm not going to make this one of my long videos because I feel like this is pretty direct. And this is for somebody, I don't know who. There's a reason that Spirit woke me up and said, record this now. And that I'm guided to be more stern and straight up in this message. I'm calling you out with love. From a place of love. Because I've been hurt. And I've had things done to me and my family that are unimaginable. There are people out there that have had things done to them way worse than me and what's been done to us, you know. You could be one of those people that's had things way worse than what's done to me. It's not a pissing competition. But it needs to stop. And the people that are going around hurting people, that have allowed the pain to become monsters that they can't control, do you really want that to be you? Think about that. Because I don't think you do. I don't think you do. That's not what I feel. That's not what I'm seeing. It's like Spirit saying, snap out of this before it's too late, because if you make another choice, that monster's going to win. You're going to feed the monster. And its appetite is going to get bigger than you can handle. Handle it now. Stop. Stop passing on pain. Stop passing on hate. Pain is in many forms. Pain can be anger. Pain can be racism. Pain can be prejudiced behaviors. Pain can be physical harm. Pain can be so much, and it could take so many forms. It's the one thing all of us humans know is we've all dealt with some form of pain. We all deal with some form of love also. And maybe some of us have to look a little further to find the love. Maybe it didn't come from the typical places that it was supposed to come from. And that's not your fault. If that's the case, that is not your fault. But it is your choice how you want to proceed from here. Don't become another pain point. Stop the cycle. Heal. Healing yourself is the greatest form of love you can give yourself. For some, that's therapy. For some, that's other forms. But it's not passing on the pain. It's not. And there's no way to make that the case. It's just not. It's just not how it works. You have to stop the cycle. You have to be the one that stops. And if enough of us stop the cycle, there will be no more cycle. Yeah, maybe that's 1,000 years from now. I don't know. But it starts somewhere, right? Don't feed the monster. Heal the pain. I love you. I'm putting this message out because I care about your soul. I don't have to know you. I can feel your pain. I can feel your rage. And I can feel this desperation inside of you saying, I just want this to stop. Make the choice to stop perpetuating the pain. No, it may not be easy. Because I just heard someone say, yeah, like that's easy. No. It's probably not going to be easy because pain changes you. But it doesn't have to change you in a way that destroys you. It doesn't have to ruin the good in you. Please stop perpetuating the pain. I'm sending you love.